Everybody, it's Lindsay with Organized to Save. I'm back with 5 more tips on ways that you can save more moolah. Let's dive in. Alright guys, so we're talking about saving money once again. If you are new, welcome. My name is Lindsay from Organized to Save, and my goal on this channel is to help you get organized to save your time, money, and space. So if you're not familiar, I am doing a mini series on ways to save money. So this is video number 3 coming at you. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and dive in and figure out how we can keep more money in your pockets. Number 1, you need to establish an emergency fund. Now, I know that's not like the sexiest thing to do, is save money for an emergency, but trust me, you're going to want to have one. If you didn't know already, I'm a huge fan of Dave Ramsey, and he really talks about having a $1,000 emergency fund just to start off. But really, once you get that saved up, and if you already have your debt paid off, then you're going to want to build that to be more like a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. So that way, in case of something tragic did happen, like you lost your job, you would be able to rely on that emergency fund to pay all of your necessities like your bills, etc. So a quick tip for you on how to get started with setting up an emergency fund is to actually go back to my how to start a budget video. If you do not already have a budget started, I will leave that link down below. But that's just going to give you some quick tips on how to establish a budget using EVERYDOLLAR. Just look at your budget and see what you have left over that you could start putting into an emergency fund every single month. So if you have $50 left over, that's awesome. Start putting that extra $50 in a savings account that you will not touch unless if there is an emergency. Number 2 is kind of a passion of mine, and that is to buy secondhand. Now, I know to some people buying secondhand might be kind of gross, you know, other people's things, but you guys, think about it with like furniture. There's so many DIY projects that you can do. You can redo a piece on a very slim budget. We have a piece over in our living room that is just a simple little TV stand. Someone posted it on Facebook Marketplace for $0. They just wanted to get rid of it. So I hauled myself over there, got it loaded up, came home and revamped it on a $0 budget. So now we have a cute little entertainment spot in our living room that I literally paid nothing for. So make sure to hit up your Facebook Market page, check out all of the different places in your town where people post things for sale. If you are looking, don't just go ahead and go out and buy that $1,000 entertainment unit. You can do to put a little elbow grease in and revamp some old furniture and make it looking new again. Also buy secondhand clothing. This is something that I specifically love to do for my daughter because, as we know, kids grow like weeds so quickly, and I hate shelling out 10, 15, plus dollars for a shirt that she's gonna wear a few times before it gets stained or she grows out of it. So check out some of your children resale stores. We have a couple in our town that I really like to go to. You can get great items at really low cost. I think I went there the other week and spent $50 and got a huge bag full of stuff for her to wear this summer. But there's so many great places that you can go to find secondhand pieces that are still in great condition and give them life again. Number 3, we're talking about meal planning. Now, meal planning is essential to me in order to be able to stay on budget. Essentially, all it is to plan out your meals for the week or the month or however you want to do it. But I have a whole video on how I meal plan, so I'll leave that linked down below in the description if you want to check it out. It just simply walks you through the steps that I take in order how to meal plan so that I stay on budget. Number 4 is to do themed meals. When you are meal planning, something fun that you can do to incorporate into your meal plan and to help save on costs is to do themed meals. So for example, you could do Meatless Wednesday or Leftover Thursday. So saving money and not spending a whole bunch on doing meat meals every single day. And you're also actually using up all those leftovers that you have for meals that you made earlier on in the week. Now, another quick tip that you can do is to actually use your leftovers as your lunches. That is something that my family does. We try to make a little bit extra so that way it can stretch over into our lunch for the next day. So that way we are utilizing everything that I am making. And number 5 is to make a list of fun things to do in your city for free. One way that our family likes to keep track of this is by actually utilizing a Trello board. So I'll put it up here on the screen. You can see that I have a bunch of different activities listed out. One way, if we're bored and looking for something fun to do as a family, we can just jump over to that list and pick something out. Another fun thing that you could do that I've done in the past is to actually do little popsicle sticks that you write out the activity and just put it in a jar, and then you could take turns as a family each time, you know, a different person picks out an activity to do. Now, some of these activities could be paid things, but I would keep it on a very minimal budget and make sure that you actually have the money set aside for these family fun activities. Go ahead and check out your city website and see what kind of activities they have listed on there. I'm sure that you will be surprised with how many free activities there are in your own town. All right, guys, so those are my next 5 tips. Don't forget to check out the description box below for all of those resources that I talked about. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and we'll catch you guys next time.